Hello friends, this is Dr. Rajiv Gupta. I am taking a lecture series on stereochemistry where I am explaining various multiple choice questions. This is the part 7 of this lecture series. So the 14th number question is, which statement is not true for a meso compound? So first, we all know that what are the meso compounds. The meso compounds are optically inactive compounds and achiral compounds which contains at least two chiral centers and a plane of symmetry or a center of symmetry. So what option is a not true option, means not correct option for a meso compound, means in these five options the four options are correct or four options are true and one option is false. So first of all we see the option A. The specific rotation is 0 degree. Okay, because meso compound is a achiral compound and optically inactive compound, so it will does not rotate. If it will not rotate the angle of plane polarized light. So okay, this is true answer. Now there are one or more planes of symmetry. Okay, this is also correct. It contains at least one plane of symmetry, or it could contain more than one plane of symmetries. Due to presence of this plane of symmetry, the meso compounds are optically inactive and achiral. Now the option C, a single molecule is identical to its mirror image. Okay, this is also correct value. A single molecule is identical to its mirror image, means if we see the mirror image of a meso compound, then that mirror image is superimposable on that original structure, means both will be identical, both will be the same compound. Now the option D, more than one stereogenic center must be present. As I said earlier in a definition that meso compounds generally contains at least two chiral centers, and each chiral center or chirogenic center is also a stereogenic center. So here more than one stereo center must be present. So this is also a true option. Now the option E, the stereochemical labels R and S must be identical for each stereogenic center. No, this is not possible. Suppose if there are two chiral centers in a meso compound, then one chiral center will have R configuration or R assignment and other will have S. But these labels must not be identical. These should not be identical, means this option is incorrect. If these are identical, suppose these are identical, then that compound will not be meso compound because plane of symmetry will be lost. So the option E is a correct option, which is a false option, which is a not true condition, not true condition for a meso compound. Okay. Now next question, which is a meso compound? Here total 5 IUPAC names are given with chirality descriptors or RS assignments. So we have to find out which one is meso compound, and other 4 compounds will be chiral compounds. So 2R, 3R, 2,3 dibromobutane. Dibromobutane. First of all, I draw its Fischer projection. Two R, 3R. Okay. if I put bromine atom here and this bromine here, here hydrogen, hydrogen. Now this one number, this will get 2, 3 and 4. Now 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, the movement is clockwise, then it should be R, but the fourth number priority group present at horizontal line, so it will convert as. So actually this is not this structure. We can say that the actual structure is the where bromine atom will present at this side. This is bromine and here bromine. So it will have the configuration R, and again this bromine atom should present at this side, then it should have this R configuration. Sorry, it should present at this side, then it should have this R configuration. So again I draw this structure. Here I put this bromine and here bromine. Now one number 2, 3 and here hydrogen is present 4. Now 1, 2 and 3. Now this should be a, but convert this and we get R. Okay, this chiral center R. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. This is anti-clockwise, but reverse the answer, so it is again R. Now see, bromine atoms are present in an anti manner, opposite side, means it is a trio-type form. So this here plane of symmetry is not possible in this compound. So this is not a meso compound. So option A is incorrect. Now option B, 2,3-dibromopentane. Now first of all I draw the structure of this 2,3-dibromo. Suppose at position number 2 I add bromine and position number 3 I add bromine. So it is not possible in any form of these stereoisomers that a plane of symmetry is possible, because this terminal part contains methyl group and this terminal part contains ethyl group, and these are two chiral centers. So here plane of symmetry is not possible in any case. So this option is also we can cancel out. Now 2R, 4R, 2,4-dibromopentane. See, in 2,4-dibromopentane, the chirality descriptors for both the chiral centers are R and R, means this could not be meso compound because plane of symmetry will not be present. Now option D, where 2,4-dibromopentane, one chiral center has R assignment and other has S assignment, so it is a meso compound which contains a plane of symmetry. So first of all I draw the structure of this compound. 2R 4S dibromo pentane. Suppose I put here this bromine atom and here bromine atom. Now see, the terminal groups on this vertical line are methyl and methyl. So this compound could be a chiral compound or meso compound which has two chiral centers and one plane of symmetry. So first of all we check the RS configuration. 1, 2, 3 and here hydrogen, this is 4. Now this is the movement. Okay, we can draw the structure like this. Here if we put bromine atom at left hand side, 1, 2, 3, 4, anti-clockwise rotation, but hydrogen present at horizontal line, so it is R. Now here 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3, this is the R, but hydrogen atom present at horizontal line, so it is S. R and S. So see, bromine atoms are present at the same side in same manner, so this compound has a plane of symmetry, so it is an optically inactive or achiral compound, so it is a meso compound. So option D is correct. Again, in option E we can see that 2,4-dibromohexane, in hexane one more carbon atom is included. So if we see the terminal positions, then here we will see at top side the methyl group, but in bottom side the ethyl group. So here in 2,4-dibromohexane the plane of symmetry is not possible in any type of stereoisomer. So the correct option is D. Now next question, R2-chlorobutane is represented by, R2-chlorobutane is represented by, so first of all we draw the Fischer projection of this R2-chlorobutane structure. 2-chlorobutane, this methyl group, this is position number 1, this is position number 2. At position number 2 the chlorine atom is present, also hydrogen atom, and now this is C2H5. So first of all we check the if it is R or S. 1 2 3 and 4. So it is not R. Actually chlorine atom will go to this side and hydrogen will go to this side. So the actual structure is, over here methyl group is present, here C2H5, here Cl group, and here hydrogen atom. Now 1 2 3 and 4, the movement is anti-clockwise, so we will get S, but we reverse our answer because hydrogen atom is present at horizontal line. So this is R configuration. Now which molecule is identical? Which molecule means 1 2 3 4 5. In these 5 molecules which is identical to this will be the answer. सो इनमें से कौन सा ऐसा मॉलिक्यूल है जो इसके जैसा ही एकदम आइडेंटिकल है? तो सबसे पहले हम मॉलिक्यूल 1 चेक करते हैं. इस मॉलिक्यूल में टोटल कार्बन एटम्स 5 हो गए, लेकिन ब्यूटेन में तो कार्बन एटम कितने होंगे? 4 ही होंगे. यहाँ पर भी जो कार्बन एटम्स हैं देखिए 5 हो गए, 1 2 3 4 5 हो गए. ओके, यहाँ पर देखिए इसकी पॉसिबिलिटी है कि अगर हम इसको इवन नंबर में चेंज करें, अगर हम इसको इंटरचेंज करें तो मिथाइल यहाँ पे आएगा और हाइड्रोजन यहाँ पर आएगा, लेकिन क्लोरीन एटम जो है वो यहाँ रह जाएगा. इसका मतलब ये वाला कंपाउंड पॉसिबल नहीं है. तो ये यहाँ से हट गया, ये हट गया, ये भी पॉसिबल नहीं है. इसके बाद में इस कंपाउंड को अगर हम देखें तो यहाँ इंटरचेंज करते हैं, ये यहाँ पे आ जाएगा, हाइड्रोजन ऊपर चला गया और फिर हाइड्रोजन को हम यहाँ लाएंगे तो ये भी पॉसिबल नहीं है, ये भी पॉसिबल नहीं लग रहा है और ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता. ओके, इनमें से कोई एक मॉलिक्यूल है. अगर हम 3 डायमेंशन में इनको फास्टली इमेजिन कर लें तो ये क्वेश्चंस बहुत फास्टली सॉल्व हो जाते हैं. तो किस टाइप के मॉलिक्यूल में एक्चुअल में हमको पहले इसकी स्ट्रक्चर ड्रॉ करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, हम डायरेक्टली यहाँ पर भी RS असाइनमेंट दे सकते हैं. तो मैं सबसे पहले इस मॉलिक्यूल को चेक करता हूँ. ठीक है, इसके 2 मेथड हैं. या तो आप आइडेंटिकल मतलब IUPAC नेम गिवन है, IUPAC नेम को देखते हुए उसका मॉलिक्यूल का स्ट्रक्चर ड्रॉ कर लीजिए विद स्टीरियो के साथ में, और फिर उसको कंपेयर कीजिए कि इन मॉलिक्यूल्स में से वो किसके साथ में ज़्यादा रिलेवेंट है, यानी आज के साथ में आइडेंटिकल है. या फिर हम ये कर सकते हैं कि ये ज़्यादा इजी मेथड है कि हम डायरेक्ट यहाँ पर ही आर एस कॉन्फ़िगरेशन कर लें कि ये आर है वो होगा या एस होगा। तो सबसे पहले देखिए यहाँ पर क्या नंबर दे देता हूँ मैं 1, दिस इज नंबर 2, 3 and 4. Now 1 to 2 to 3 the movement is clockwise, and also our fourth number priority group is present at dash, so our answer will remain as it is. So this is the R. So actually our answer, we get our answer, this is the correct option, this is the third option. Okay, now these options already cancelled, these are cancelled, this is also cancelled because both hydrogen atoms are attached to the this tetrahedral carbon atom. So this is also, and actually it is 1 2 3 4, this is 1 chlorobutane, so it is not 2 chlorobutane, it is 1 chlorobutane, so it is also cancelled out. But if we find out RS, so it will get R and it will get S, so this is the correct option. Now next question, which of the following represent R2-butanol? R2-butanol, first of all we check this first structure. Here it will get number 1, number 2 according to CIP nomenclature, CIP Kahan-Ingold-Prelog's rule. First we provide priority order to these 4 attached different groups, 1 2 3 4. Now 1 to 2 and 2 to 3 and 2 to 4. Now the movement 1 to 2, 2 to 3, we get clockwise manner or clockwise direction of this arc. So it is R, and we put our answer as it is because the fourth number priority group, which is hydrogen atom, is here, is away from viewer, is present at dash. So it is R. So first option is correct option. Now second option, 1 2 3 4, 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. So if we imagine this molecule in 3 dimension, if we could imagine this molecule in 3 dimension, then what should be the answer? We can make even changes in this also. Suppose we interchange these two groups. So here methyl group comes CH3, and here we get hydrogen, and at this side OH, and here C2H5. Now we can interchange these two groups. तो here we get OH group और यहाँ हमको मिल जाएगा C2H5. अब हम वापस से नंबरिंग करते हैं 1 नंबर 2 3 and 4. Now 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. Now actually this configuration is S, so this is not a correct option. Okay, now we choose the third molecule. Here 1 2 3 4, 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. So the movement is anti-clockwise, and means we will get S. Also the fourth number priority group is present at dash, so the answer is same, or answer is as it is, that is S. So it is not correct. Now check this. Here 1 2 3 and 4, 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. Now again we have to imagine this molecule in 3-dimensional space. So this is actually 1 and 2, 2, 2, 3. If or and hydrogen atom is present as Veg, so we will reverse our answer and we get R. Okay, anti-clockwise direction, so it should be S, but we reverse our answer because hydrogen atom is present as Veg, means towards the viewer. Okay, so it is correct option. So option number 1 and option number 4 are correct. Now consider option number 5th and or the molecule number 5th. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. This is anti-clockwise manner direction. So we reverse our answer. So it is R. So it is also correct option. So first, fourth and fifth. The first, fourth and fifth means option C is correct. Means first molecule, fourth molecule and fifth molecule. All the three structures are exactly same, are identical, and all have the same name, that is R2-butanol. Okay. Now next question. Which structure represents as 1-chloro-1-fluoroethane? So actually in these questions what we are finding the actual structure with stereo which is matching with this given IUPAC name. So with this IUPAC name we have to choose that correct structure which is relevant to this IUPAC name. So structure 1, 2 and 3, three structures are given. Which one is S1-chloro-1-fluoroethane? So first of all we have to use that CIP nomenclature and then chirality rule. So first of all we take this first molecule. Now give the numbering. The highest number, this is the chiral center. See, this is also chiral center, this is also chiral carbon, because all the four groups are different. Now according to atomic number, chlorine will get number 1, this number 2, then methyl group carbon number 3 and this number 4. Now 1 to 2, 2 to 3, like this we will move. 1 according to chirality rule, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. Now we get this clockwise movement of this arc, so it should be R. But the fourth number priority group, which is hydrogen atom, okay, which is hydrogen atom, so we will reverse our answer, so it is S. Okay, so this is the correct option. Now second molecule, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to 2 and 2 to 3, this type of movement anti-clockwise, so it should be S. But our fourth priority group is present at horizontal line of this Fischer projection, or we can say at Veg position, so we reverse our answer, that is R. So this is not a correct option. Now the third molecule, the third structure, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. Movement is clockwise, so it should be R, but we reverse our answer because hydrogen atom is present at Veg or horizontal line in this Fischer projection, so it is S. So option 1 or molecule 1 and molecule 3 are the correct options. So 1 and 3 are correct options, but actually here option is given that is more than one of the above. So this is actually the correct option. So we remove these options. So option D is correct, where more than one molecule is similar to that as 1-chloro-1-fluoroethane. Okay, thank you for listening the lecture.